I'm so glad it's like few more times, that I gotta walk this valley, and then it's like, so actually I've been playing the lottery now, and I bought a magazine, so it's like at home, I wrote on the script, and now continuing the other 7 pages, it would just not work. You need a, breathe and have a fresh look onto the pages. So today when I was actually going through the pages again, I was like, yeah, and as soon as I have like integrated all the pictures, like once I will have to go to Thalwil and take that picture overlooking the lake. So I'll do that in 2 or 3 days when the money arrives. Right now I bought a lot of stuff, and I even got some money left, so it's like, fuck, I want to spend it all so that I can go saying, yeah, I spent it all. Let's do a return to sender. So now I'm glad I did that. So without dropping the camera. So that one was my initial fear when I was hesitating, like, oh, not drop the camera, please not. Now it's somewhere here. So now whenever I see water, I can go say, maybe my necklace swims in this water. When I look onto Google Map, I can go say, in this wood I dropped a quartz, a white quartz, and there I dropped a violet quartz. And in the Lake Zurich I dropped like such a lot of different gemstones, different colors. Yeah. So we got this one is the mobile phone antenna right there. It's here. And I live over there, which is 5 kilometers away. And now I'm walking uphill, 600 meters, height difference. So my legs are really good, I have strong legs, even though it might look like I got fat legs. And my booty as well got kind of, strengthened. Because when you walk uphill, that's the muscles you're using. So, yeah, I'm so glad I'm kind of saying goodbye to this region, because, when I'm bored, I actually go see what, I'm not so much, like, I'm into people. So I've seen all the movies by Chantal Akerman, all by David Lynch. I really did. And all by Rainer Werner Fassbinder. And all by Truffaut and Eustache. And all by... well, not Tarantino. He isn't that good, that's the point there. So, yeah, when I get bored, I go like, how can I distract myself? So I'm gonna check out people. So I'm not into the Kardashians or stuff. So these I watch when I wanna actually update myself on what the elite wants us to do, believe, So if you have a big booty and you are on Insta, you can be sure you got a great following, and then you put out a record. People are gonna be able to listen to it because it's gonna put out there. If you talk about money and, flexing money, and if you're just boring, actually, if you have no topics, but I'm the best, and bragging about being able to inhale and exhale, basically. So that one is like, ugh, sometimes I go like, the Kardashians, yeah, I got it now, So from time to time I go check, and I had different stages studying them. So I was like binge watching, then Caitlyn was surfacing the transformation. So I got it because, yeah, they want to split the family union. So if you have no couples forming, because nobody really growing up nowadays knows what gender doesn't exist. You know, you're a biological being, so if they kind of can choose from something that doesn't exist, they don't really end up doing something with the stuff that does exist. So their biological possibilities, which is when you are a woman, you can receive and then have, you know, the sperms, and then your egg grows and you get a child born. And so if you are a man, you look for a woman that you can support throughout that, because, you know, 9 months are hard, and then the upbringing is hard and it's costly. So also it makes more sense staying together and then actually facing the dying of each of you, and then that one would be a fulfilled life as biology wants it. But you can also marry 10 women and have a child with all these 10 women. But just know that the elite does not want you to. So that's why they show us the Kardashians. They have a lot of kids, but they promote these, you know, out there things like a big booty and all superficial things, and all the men you never ever see. They have kids, but you never see the man. And if it's someone that's called disick, so he's D, which is negative, and sickly. So disick, he kind of failed totally. With Kourtney, he was the drunkard, he was the one that was left, that got no sex throughout her pregnancy. So yeah. So then you degrade men, and they don't really feel that strong anymore, and they don't live up to that strong man habitus anymore. So they don't behave like a strong man anymore. They rather go, oh yeah, let's look at booties and let's talk about superficial things like what have I got, rather than whom have I become stuff, you know, because they never go like, you know, really. And also they lie such a lot to us, so that now when you watch a lot of Kardashians, you see a politician, and when he lies to you, you go like, yeah, he does the same thing like the Kardashians, but so, oh, it's not that bad. I've gone through that before. Because you can subliminally sense that if someone is not telling you the truth. And I had that a lot on the Kardashians. So then you kind of don't bother the politician being around, being such a kind of negative factor within your life. But yeah, since other negative factors are around, that is the Kardashians, you kind of compare and you go, yeah, it's not that bad then. If other bad stuff exists, then, you know, why be calling out on the politicians when all do it? So that's the agenda as well. So then when there is no families, you have no strong bond that will help you get through life. So when you have a whole mountain, as in my case, sticking together against all the foreigners, what you got is people that come from somewhere else. They kind of don't get treated. They just don't get the service at the post office that they are inclined to. So then, yeah, when you get a ticket from the cable car, they will just, and the ice cream, they will just charge fantasy prices as well. And so then when you send something away, you might go, are they gonna destroy it? Or then if you are putting your bicycle in the valley, then you might go, oh, is someone gonna destroy it? So in your mind, you're accelerating this, and you think, you know, this and that and whatever else might happen actually is gonna roll in, and then, you know. So I'm gonna go. Do you remember when we were putting the mower, or what it is called, into the toilet here? And then we were like, you know, leaving it there. So now they put it away. They have put it just wherever. There they painted this anew. So yeah. till the end of the month. Now this arrival of the new money, I should have some paper up at my place. That's why I take some from here. Because I look tired. My glasses. I have a slim face somehow because I walk that much. You know, when you walk uphill that much, then you have like a lot of forza. This is gonna fall out if I carry it with me. Let's throw it away. So we are gonna walk uphill and then we're gonna watch some YouTubes, and I'm not gonna continue this movie script because I'm gonna do it one more month, like looking at it and correcting and layouting, and then in the end I will just assemble it and then I will let it lay around and just be however it, you know, I want to have it resting, and then end of the year I will look at it and I will go, okay, few more corrections or whatever, because now it is Swiss German, you cannot really correct Swiss German, so there's just a few German sentences that I need to correct, like try to get the good spelling in and stuff, and then I'm gonna publish it, right? So in a few days I will go to the how is it called? Yeah, in a few days I will go to the village overlooking Zurich. Now I'm saying it for the third time, you know, it's like, yeah, but in my head it goes like, you know, these and that and stuff. A few things I really need to do before I ever think about assembling this whole thing, because when you assemble it and you have the pictures, so I copy a whole strand of text and pictures and then I put it into the original, the first file, and then I'm saving it and all the others can go. So, you know, when then I'm inserting one more picture, or if I take out one more, I gotta go move and about all the stuff. This is not what I intend to do. I'm not, you know, planning to, you know, do too much shoveling around of fonts and text and pictures, because at my book, that one was the way how I worked on the book, because it was, yeah, I have the layout and then I go over the sentences, and because I thought it's all set already, I found things that I wanted to change. Just because looking at the layout, because I was, you know, my mind wasn't set on looking onto the words, it was just the layout and then the words, like, oh, I need to change that, you know, for sure. I was so kind of clear then. That's a good way of working. Yeah.